Yeah, Bhagya, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, just had a couple of comments, Jaykumarji. I mean, I noticed like I grow vegetables in summer, and I always notice that during the night is when they grow, like when the moon is out. So that I could make that connection that moon makes the plants grow somehow, as opposed to what we think, right? That sun and photosynthesis is what makes them grow. I've always noticed that. And
Does science also say that photosynthesis is maximum in the night? Is that what they say, or do we know any research on that? That should be easy to find out, no? I'm just
but
curious. I'm curious.
But like the major activity seems to happen in the night, because I would go out into the garden in the morning and you'll see so much. Like, I
Hmm.
mean, like a new bud will sprout or something like that. Big things seem to happen in the night, uh,
Correct. Correct.
and more than during the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, plant seems to be working in the reverse order. Everybody is using oxygen, converting to carbon dioxide. Plants seem to be doing the reverse.
Giving out oxygen.
Okay. So what you said has nothing to do with the day and night type thing, no?
Yeah.
Narayan, geez. Yeah.
I'm trying to build up the similarity, because during the day is when all living beings seem to grow. Plants seem to be growing in the night. So maybe that is the balance of nature.
Yeah. The other thing is this aham vaishvanaro bhutva. Another, I've heard people say, I mean, another guru say that you should always offer food to the Bhajya before offering it to the internal Jataragni. So you should always cook it first, right outside. Because I think in our tradition, raw food is not recommended, right? That you have to somehow blanch it or something, but don't eat raw. Offer it to the Agni outside and then to the Agni inside.
Yeah. Yeah. Cooking also starts with the prarthana only. Prarthana. Because whatever is there in the mind goes into the food. And that's why many traditional people who are aware of it will not eat outside at all. They will rather cook something simple at home than go and eat an elaborate meal somewhere else. They're very cautious. They're not interested in elaborate meals and all. You can't attract them with all gulab jamuns and all. Don't work. They will just say no. That's it. All Veda Parshala and all, get the kids won't touch anything. They won't touch. That's it. You offer maximum dry fruits they may have. Something. That's it. Because that sanctity is there. The food is sacred. And I don't know if people give that sanctity to this kinds of food. And so I will stay away from it. Very simple it is. Logic. So that food is the level of sanctity we give to food is it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. Yeah, yeah, good point.
See, one more thing, this Vaishwanara Agni, in the Pancha Pranas, it is the Prana Shakti is called as Samana.
Okay.
The area around the Udara.
Samana. Samana Vayu. Samana Prana. That which makes everything same. That which digests. Samana. जो सबको समान करता है. Samana. And then, so this is one shloka which is also chanted in the tradition along with Brahma. Okay. So in the ashrams we chanted this. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Ashritah Pranapana Samayuktah Pachamyanam Chaturvidham. Can be chanted. We can chant it every day at home. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva.
Guruji, one more thing. This Gama Vishya and there is Avishtaha. Is it the same root like Kripaya Vishtaha we saw, right?
Yeah, same root. Vish. Same root. Vish.
But there is a Sha and a Sha.
Yeah, there is some sutra which converts the Sha to Sha.
Oh, okay.
So Vish, if you look at Vish Dhatu, what is Ta Pratyaya of Vish Dhatu? Ta Pratyaya. It will become Vishtaha.
Vishtaha.
Because that Sha has to Ta. So Ta is cerebral. Sha is the palatal. Therefore, Talavya. So Talavya will become Murdhanya. Sha will become Sha.
I have actually observed that if the preceding letter is not Akaranta, then it becomes Shanmukha Sha. If it is a O, E, U, the Sha becomes Shanmukha Sha.
Okay, you have to give proper examples. I don't know what you're saying.
Like Vishnu. V, the preceding letter is a Ikara ending.
Okay.
So it becomes a Shakara.
What becomes a Shakara?
The Sha becomes a Sha. That is my observation I have found.
A Sha becomes a Sha means it used to be a Sha before it became Sha in that word.
Generally, what I say is if it is an Akara ending, it remains as a Sha. If it is anything other than Akara, it becomes a Sha. That is my observation. I am not quoting any rule. I mean, that is what I observed.
No, I want you to give some example. Couple of examples if you give, we can analyze it and see what's going.
I will give you examples.
But in Vishnu, if that Shakara, Shanmukhavala Shakara is already there, no, Narayananji.
Correct.
There is no any change occurs. And like Shanmukham, Sha is there. And Shad, of course, here the Vishnu, it comes after V Ikara, you see. Is there any sutra or rule?
No. I am not quoting any sutra. I said this is my observation.
Okay.
Even for Shiva, it is Ikara, but Shiva it is Shakara only.
No, I am talking about a Shakara following another letter.
See, Adesha Pratyayoho Inkoho is there. Adesha Pratyayoho is what converts Ramesu to Rameshu. Ramesu becomes Rameshu.
Even right? Nadishu.
And Nadisu becomes
Nadishu. Instead of Nadi, Strilinga.
So there you go. So what Narayan, there it is Inko. There it is Inko. U. And then Ko. So cover.
So cover. Yeah, Guruji, that's what I mean. Ramasu, and then it is because Rama is a Akara ending, it remains a Sakara only there. Like you look at Purusha.
So it becomes Ramesh.
Purusha. The preceding letter has got a Ukkara, so it becomes a Shanmukha Sha.
No. You have to be careful. That's not the way to look at it. Ramasu and Ramesu. Is there a difference or not? Yes, there is a difference. Ramasu. Let's say Ramasu. Rama is Akara and the Strilinga. There it is Ramasu. Whereas for Rama, it becomes Rameshu.
Yeah.
Why not Ramashu? Well, it won't because of that same rule that inco.
It's inco.
Inco. So only if a will not convert a sa to sha, whereas other than a, so eu will convert. Eu, not even eu. Then rashabhyam nonahanal is different. So correct. In that context, e and u will convert sa to sha, but not Shiva Sha to Sha. That rule is not. So let's bring some examples, okay? Let's bring some examples.
Like Nadi Su becomes Nadi Shu.
Yeah, that can happen. Sakara will become Murthanya. Adesha Pratyayoho Saha Murdhanya. Something like that, the Manta Sutra is going to say.
Generally, that's my observation. I didn't quote a rule.
No, you find next time you find it, make a note of it. Yeah, make a note of it.
Shah, it is Shanmukha Shah.
No, but there also, if it was a Shah before, or it was if it was, when you have to say if it was a Sa or a Shah before, then the U will convert the Sa to Shah.
Yeah. So for me, I have found this this convenient to remember what Shah I should put.
That's fine. So that's okay. So even within a word, this rule works, and that's why you're seeing that. So if it was a Sakara, okay, then it will become a Shah. Then this rule applies. And the rule will apply even if there are some intervening letters in between the E and the Sa. All the rules are all there. Yeah, Satyaji, go ahead.
It may sound odd what I'm going to say, but here one may attribute all the qualities or functions performed by Vishnu are the actions of Atma in a Jiva. Am I right? Because if we translate Mahavakya, you are that means you are the God, so-called Ishvara, or like Ishvara, or similar to Ishvara. So only life force is necessary for the function of the stomach or the mind or whatever, buddhi. All these functions are dependent on Atma, which is the Purusha, and the rest of it is all Prakriti. So if you bring those analogy, it applies to human beings in that sense.
So your question is what again?
I'm saying that here we don't have to take all the functions, recognition of sunlight or moonlight, digestion, eating, thinking, all that, jnana, all these attributes or qualities are attributed to Krishna in the explanation that we had this evening. But what my contention is, the same thing can be attributed to Atma, the life force in a human being. Without that, nothing happens. The other thing is, the second thing is, another way of looking at it is, why, if it is Krishna existing and performing all these functions in every human being, why should there be a Moda and a Jnana? They are two different people. Why there are different qualities in two different individuals?
So aham Vaishvanaro bhutva praninam deham ashritaha. Aham. What is the meaning of the word aham in that sentence? Aham refers to what?
To me. It is me.
Aham refers.
It is interpreted as Krishna, Ishvara, but
no. It's not Krishna. It is not
Yeah.
Krishna. We are not interpreting it as Krishna. We are not interpreting it as Krishna. Somebody else may interpret. ISKCON people may interpret. That's okay. They can do that. But I don't interpret as our Shankaracharya does not interpret as Krishna. Krishna cannot be there. Krishna has a name and form. Once you give name and form to something, you have to stick with that.
Vishnu, for example, you may say Vishnu, for example, instead
No,
of
I'm
Krishna.
saying, no, you can say whatever name, but what is the understanding? What is our understanding of that sentence? The understanding has to be crystal clear. One way is to say, no, everything happens because of God. Therefore, God is there in me also. A general statement, all Indians will agree with that statement. All Sanatana Dharmis will agree with the statement, whether they are a Vedanti or a Madhva or this or that, they will agree with the statement. Okay? That is a general statement. In this statement, we are not making any general statements. We are saying that Satya Vastu Atma, which is Brahma, only is manifest through any object, previously objects, and now through this Shakti also is manifesting. Correct? And so here the word aham can refer to Krishna Avatara, it can refer to Atma also, Brahma also, depending on the context. Correct?
Yes.
So, Krishna was born and lived at a particular time. So, we can't use Krishna in that form to be present in the body. Okay. In our understanding right now, we are saying Atma is what sustains everything. Atma is the Satyam, which is what sustains everything. Correct?
Correct.
I think that was your question. Is it Krishna or is it Atma? That is your question.
Exactly. Exactly. Because when we say that Jnana is dependent on me, or the sunlight is dependent on me, or moonlight is dependent on me, all that is referring to who? So either it is Atma or is it Ishvara?
So Tattvam Asi refers to who? You only said Mahavakya. So let's bring the Mahavakya here. Tattvam Asi.
It refers to me, the individual or the jiva. Because without jiva, there's nothing that is going to take place in a human being. All the functions are dependent on his existence. Existence cannot be denied. So if it is his existence, that's what is recognizing or making the digestion to take place or breathing to take place or whatever it may be.
I'm asking a very simple question. Translate the sentence Tattvam Asi for me and tell me what Tat is, what is Tvam. Tattvam is a Mahavakya. It's not even a Vakya, it's a Mahavakya. It means it's a grand statement. Our whole life rests on that Vakya. Okay. So now what is the meaning of the sentence? Tattvam Asi.
You are that.
Yeah. Who is you?
That's where I'm saying, actually raising the question.
Question. Who is that and who is you? That's a $1 million question here, right?
Exactly.
So answer is not difficult. We've been studying this for.
I understand. I understand it is not difficult, but it depends on the reality. Which reality you are talking about?
Let's talk about it.
In the transactional reality, it is jiva.
Let's talk about it. If you say Tvam is jiva and Tat is Ishvara, then the two are not equal. Because jiva has a rupa and Ishvara has a rupa, and these are totally different rupas altogether. Two non-identical rupas can't be made identical. Nobody in the world, even God, cannot make it identical. So you can't. The two mithyas can never be identical.
Correct.
Therefore, Tvam has to refer to Satyam. Tat also has to refer to Satyam. Tvam refers to the Satyam of the Jiva, which is Atma. Tat has to be removed. All the other attributes of this Ishvara, this Sarva Shaktimatvam, Sarvajnatvam, everything has to be removed from Ishvara. And what is left is Brahma. Then that only can. Everything has to be removed means what? Everything is Brahma. Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma. That's another statement. Okay. But you can't put attributes here and some other attributes here and then make them equal. It's not possible. It's not possible.
No,
Obviously,
I'm not trying to make it different. Actually, my point is they are all one and the same. These are all functions. I think my understanding is unless there is existence, nothing happens in the body. Existence cannot be denied because it is present and evident. That is Satya.
correct. That is Satya. That is Satya.
So my contention is all these functions are attributed to Atma rather than to something else or someone else. That's my understanding.
So we have to be careful.
Yeah.
We don't want to attribute a guna to something that is nirguna. Atma is nirguna, really speaking.
That's why I said there are the combination. There is a Maya, Prakriti. Prakriti is associated with Purusha.
That's fine. That's fine. So we understand. So an ISKCON person won't agree with this interpretation. ISKCON person will say, no, it is Krishna only. In fact, Rama itself, he doesn't like us saying. You have to say Hare Krishna, then only Hare Rama. Not even Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. If you say, no, in this ashram, you should not chant like that, they will say. And so that Rupa, beautiful. That Rupa is important for them. For us also, it's important, really. But when it comes to understanding, we are clear about what these things are.
Right.
Good. Thank you, Satyaji. Anything else? Okay, so we'll pause now then. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantarye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.